I can't play with someone who's eating pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
That's
don't like
fine. You'll
pineapple
probably end
on.
up killing my character again.
No, I'm kidding, man.
This is for
Now
the...
you have reason to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is for the
Look,
fucking pineapple.
no. Your character doesn't like pineapple on pizza. Just you, Ty. I can like your character, but I hate you.
Well, you can't kill me in real life. I'd like to see you try.
Don't tempt me with a good time, buddy.
I'd like to see you try.
Buddy, I'm Mexican. They won't
Buddy,
even
I'm
know
in
it was me.
Florida.
Ooh, Florida. I'll just hang out with the Cubans.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta find which city he's at in Florida. Like, there's a lot of
Oh,
people
don't worry.
in that
I know
city.
a Cuban who would know. I'm looking for a guy who wears one of those weird hats from Boston.
You'll never find me then. Too goddamn hot for those hats.
A guy who looked like he wore one of those hats from Boston.
I'm just gonna walk around all the waveboard places. I'll find him eventually.
I'm just gonna start playing. I'm gonna start playing
Dodgeball.
Dropkick. Now we're gonna start playing Dropkick Murphys, like Marco Polo. Just start playing some of the songs. Just looking around, see who's like. Hey.
Well, we do know what he looks like, so that's at least narrows it down a little bit.
I've never been to Florida.
Hey, it's JM. How you doing?
Now, why did you do this to yourself, Ty?
Hmm?
Exactly. It's just walk up, shoot you. Why'd you do this to yourself?
There's
Your
like
fault.
pineapple on pizza.
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
My
Grab a
normal
sli-
pizza that I go to is normal sauce with pineapples and black olives on it. So fuck you guys.
I'm a man who goes to a place that serves a pizza so heavy it can break a plate.
Heck
A
yeah.
big ass plate.
Or
Man.
big ass pizzas, depending on the size of the plate.
It's literally called the mountain of meat, and
Yeah?
it's not just meat; it's the cheese too. You pick up a slice of that, and you feel like the dough under like it's cooked to perfection, but the dough is breaking under the weight of the cheese and the meat, and it's just pulling and pulling. It just doesn't end,
That's
That just sounds like a quick trip to the toilet. That's not quick at all.
dude.
What's that?
Oh, so delicious.
So we playing with 3?
Yeah, for 3 right now. We were gonna ask you if you wanted to wait for Ace or just play with 3.
I mean, Ace hasn't even replied tonight, so
Yeah, that was pretty much our thoughts too.
I can't believe Ace is dead.
Did you kill him too?
In my game, these are good. Exactly.
Well, we already established Hellfire can play Ace. He's
Yeah, I
got
just gotta get my soundboard out.
yeah, he's got the commands. Like
Hang on. I think it's this one.
He didn't tell you. But
That was a random fucking brawl. That was great.
that's awesome.
You guys can't handle my style.
Contextually, it's really funny because I have this one right before it.
essentially give Quintero some information. He didn't tell you.
It's literally right after each other.
Man. Can't wait for you guys to try to stop me. I mean, you won't, but it'd be really funny if you did. I'm going to
3
murder
people?
that. I'm going to murder that child. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Do I grow attached to this child or do I kill it outright?
We're all fairly
kill it
evil.
outright.
I don't think any of us is gonna stop you.
I know, but child killing is like one of those lines that people don't like crossing.
did I miss something?
In Ace's game. Erethan wants to kill a kid.
Did I miss something?
I think you did.
Apparently.
Which kid?
The kid of the bandit we're trying to look for. Or I'm trying to look for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The people who
Foster doesn't
killed
pay
her family.
attention. He just goes all around with it.
Remember a group of people killed my entire family?
Yes.
His child. One of them's child.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, Lofter doesn't listen. He just goes with things.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
So yeah, my plan is not to kill the persons who did it. It's to make them suffer.
And then kill them.
No, I might leave them alive.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I kill them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't care what you do.
What if I kill them before their kid dies?
Oh, then I would kill you so fast.
You want your vengeance?
That's constituting getting in my way.
That'd be entertaining to watch. A magic user getting slain by a magic slayer.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a short story.
Yeah. Be a short conflict, at least. As long as Marathon can catch up to him.
I mean, yeah, I'm built to catch up. Oh well. Alrighty. Who remembers what happened last time?
Nope.
Barely.
Bro.
It was a while ago.
It was a quick battle encounter with the demon, right?
Yeah.
We were in
We
a
finished
cave,
up
I
the
think.
cave. And killed
We
the
didn't
Buddha
consider
Zhao.
yet, though.
And that was it.
Yeah, we killed the Buddha Zhao. And a couple others. Maw demons.
Yeah.
That's about it. Finished up the cave encounter, and then we're gonna head back to the village, I think.
I can't remember if you guys tried to take a rest here. I think you did.
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Wait. There's the cave. A little loud.
A little quiet.
All right.
Let's see here.
Something about penis? What?
Penis Salata?
Yeah, my volume's at max. It's just a little bit quiet.
Yeah, you guys were down here.
Yeah. This looks different. Maybe
That's
it's
the
just
same.
because memory. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we came
It
from
looks the same to me.
there. Yeah, my memory's fucked up.
I can
Yeah, but
only
you
see
guys were
5
looking
feet.
for a place to rest, basically.
Yeah. Trying to get out of the water.
Uh,
Can I climb up that?
Yeah, you can. Easy enough.
I guess I'm out of the water now?
There's a ring of fire down there.
I forgot to roll a d20.
Forgot to roll a D100.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey!
I got lucky number 13. Fuck yeah.
Ty, why you gotta one-up me?
That's what I do.
I feel inadequate.
You one up Sham.
You're not wrong.
Don't mean to alarm you guys, but I see a ring of fire down there.
Is there a ring of fire?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Yes, as you step up there and look down towards the south, you do see this red ring engulfed in flame.
Paladin, I don't feel safe. Can you lead the way?
I can't see shit. Guide me, and I can lead the way.
Take one step forward. Another step forward.
2 hops this time.
Lift, down, down, and
Oh.
down. Down.
Hold on, this should be showing light. That's my bad. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I don't got nothing. Oh, there it is.
What's in it?
I don't know if I've used this. Oh, I can use it multiple times. Okay. Divine Sense?
Right, you open your action. Ba, ba, ba.
Celestials, fiends, undead.
So you don't get the sense that this place has been, uh, well, let me explain. Uh, there is a desecration in the air, that kind of noxious fume that you've been smelling this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's slowly kind of it's like a fart in an elevator. Eventually, slowly starting to dissipate. However, as you're getting close to it, this seems to be the source from where the smell is coming from.
Is there anything in it? Like swirling in the
The ring
flame?
is on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, it's like a summoning circle.
well.
Um, well, knowing that, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna try to like scratch it out like one spot in there to try to like incomplete the circle.
Okay. As you step there, though, when you kind of step in and are able to kind of see what's in the circle, you do notice that the circle itself, while ringed with red, in the center, all you see is black, a, a black abyss.
Oh, dear.
No, don't wait.
Okay. I'm not gonna do the sword thing then. Double check what's in the I think
What
I
have you
got like
guys
holy
found?
water.
What?
You see Dr. Owen up here behind you.
What's up?
What'd you find?
Looks like a
A ring
source.
of fire.
Yeah, the source of the corruption, and
You want to cleanse this?
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
I
Let
don't
me
know if
take
this
a look.
cleanse works like that.
He's gonna roll an Arcana check. More of a meta medicine than anything. As he gets closer, kind kind of asks, politely, he's like, "Can I get by?"
Oh, yes.
As you switch places with him, he looks down and just sees. Yeah, seems to be a tear. I do remember this. It's kind of where I get him from. He points over to his assistant. I mean, summoning is a very simple spell, um, especially for small creatures like this. I think the other gentleman who was with me was able to summon a small aspect of a dragon, but this is bigger, obviously. Used to summon more powerful things. Uh, it would be safer to find someone who could dispel this um, with either dispel magic or summon a cleric who could maybe cast ceremony. But without the proper tools, the best we could possibly do is mess with sigils there. As he points on the ring of fire, and you see kind of like these arcane symbols kind of drawn on the ground.
when he points them out,
However,
I'd like,
however, they're extremely dangerous. One wrong move, and this could not summon something bad, but cause an energy whiplash, shall we say. It would become unstable and cause maybe a minor explosion or a major explosion.
can I investigate the rooms to see if I see any particular construction or order to how they're set up?
I would say with an investigation, you'd be able to see if there's a pattern. However, understanding the sigils and what they actually mean would be arcane. So your investigation check would maybe even give you like advantage on your Arcana check, or even give Owen an advantage.
Give guidance to whatever checks are happening.
Do
Oof.
clerics get cantrips? Or not clerics, paladins get cantrips?
Yeah.
Depends on his fighting style. If he took Blessed Warrior fighting style.
Yep.
Oh, you did? My
Mhm.
man.
I like
So,
options.
you get a +1. 13.
Bad roll.
It's a
For
little
me.
complicated.
Yep.
You're looking down and just the fire's messing with your kind of like the fire itself is flicking and flicking around, so it's hard to kind of make details out. And you can almost swear that maybe the sigils themselves are actually like shifting and moving in place. Like
The
there's a
sigils
constant.
aren't in a language, is it? They're just
No, no,
symbols.
no, no, no. With arcane symbols like this is like the language of magic.
Okay.
I should have used this to get a little bit better look, maybe. Well, it might have hurt. Intensified the light and made it hurt.
Right.
Well,
Uh, the best I
looks
can
like we
do
get
is
two options, guys.
attempt to
Either-
identify these sigils and see which ones are the ones that the safer ones. However, it's basically all guesswork. Like I said, I really don't. I'm not the expert in this.
Around about how many sigils are there?
This particular circle, anywhere between 40 to 60.
Oh,
And we have to take out how many to drop it?
If they're the correct ones, 4.
Well, I'm willing to
But-
try on one. If you guys want to step back, I'll try to scratch one out.
how about this? I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna help people get across here if there's an explosion.
I'm gonna go behind cover.
Because I'm guessing this is the direction.
We came from, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just stay away from the wall in case there's like falling rocks or anything. I'm looking above us, above each person because I can see in here. Make sure there's nothing that's gonna drop on top of them. I'll make a roll for it if you want.
No, you're good. Like I said, you guys are not in combat right now, so climbing and everything just takes a little bit of effort and time. In combat, it's a little bit more tricky because you're under distress.
I'm gonna go behind cover. While he
I'm
does
guessing
this.
Ace would probably do the same.
All right, you guys both take cover. Owen's kind of like, I really hate to leave you here and have you take the hit, as we.
And
as we like
this
to
is
say.
how. This is the moment that Ty's next character was made.
Could be. Worth it.
All right. I'm gonna try to find and pinpoint which ones you might need to scratch off. He kind of looks down and just starts kind of taking deep breaths and starts kind of looking. Do you want to do anything for him?
I'm double checking to see if I used lay on hands. I did use it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
Well, this will be
9.
fun.
I think it's that one.
Okay. Try to remember that one.
He'll look again. Make another check.
Guidance again.
Okay. He'll make another check. And his last check.
All right. 50-50 shot.
Alright. I think we got them. However, that one there, I'm not too sure on.
Well, I'm going to go with the two that you are sure on first.
Right. So how do you scratch it out?
So first of all, I'm going to do Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, increasing your
Give
AC.
myself +2 to the AC. Yep. I'm going to kneel down so I'm behind my shield as much as possible. I'm gonna
Alrighty.
reach out and with my sword, I'm just gonna try to scratch it out if it's in the dirt or it's in the air. Just kind of.
It's in the dirt. Well, half yes, half no. So you start scratching it out. Just go ahead and make a strength check.
Nice.
Is your sword magical?
No.
Okay. You start seeing your sword becoming red hot, and as you start kind of scraping it on the ground, you see like imperfections starting to appear on your sword.
Do I notice it going out at all?
No, you're not scratching hard enough.
I'll keep going.
You need to do it harder.
Guidance myself. Oh.
Yeah, with that, you are able to push and scrape off that sigil, and there's a moment, there's a flicker, but the circle starts kind of pulsing, but it does not deactivate or does not explode. So, all right, next one.
Okay.
Quickly. If it loses too much power, it might become unstable and explode anyway.
Alright. Again. Oh. Nine.
9.
Again.
Your sword is starting to chip. For now on, your sword has a -1 to the attack roll and a -1 to the damage roll.
Got it. One last try.
Push.
Right. You just scratch off the second one.
What happens?
The pulsing gets quicker and more erratic. I think you got the second one.
Okay. Here's the two you knew about. Now it goes for the guessing game.
Right. Third one. Which one you got? For the one that went first, or the one that went second, or the second one you pointed out?
The second one he pointed out.
Second one. Right. Start scraping. Hello.
Still here.
I just heard like a very screeching noise in the background.
Sorry.
Do.
There it is again.
It's coming from Dez's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you washing your hands there, buddy? You scrape again, and you're able to get the next sigil off. There's a bigger, faster pulse, and your sword chips again. You now have a -2 to the attack roll and damage roll to the sword.
Okay. Alright, last one. All or nothing. You might want to step back for this one.
Big.
Oh.
Oh,
Scratching, scraping. It's not coming off. And then
no.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
What was that?
I need a dex saving throw.
Dex save. Jesus, really? I'm just trying to buy my shield.
Do you have Shield Master?
No.
Then. Sorry, bud. That would give you ability to, However, that is a success. You only take half damage from this.
Oh, nice. Yes, 40 damage.
Half of 10d10.
That's not that bad.
60,
I'm kidding.
100, so.
Oh, 15. Okay.
66, though.
Could have been worse. I rolled really low on that.
Yep.
Could have been much worse.
So as the circle eventually becomes unstable and explodes, your sword flies out of your hand, and as it hits the wall, it just shatters. You hide behind your shield and take the brunt of the damage on your shield. And as you kind of look up, the circle is gone. There's just a smoldering black scar on the earth and this black sludge that is slowly starting to evaporate where that circle used to be. You all right?
I'm good.
I'm gonna
I'm
run around the corner.
I
and
am
just
100% standing there like this. Grab this real quick.
Oh, he's still alive. Thank God.
Well,
Un momento.
it's still a mystery to be solved, but I think I can make a hypothesis here.
Yeah, still gotta find out who laid the summoning.
That too. That is something I do not know, nor know why. But my companions, their equipment, their things, they died with it on. But I still haven't seen or any bag or anything.
Well, I can go look throughout the entire cave if you want.
I mean,
If you guys are helping, it won't take too long.
I think we explored everything. There weren't any hidden passages or hidden
Uh,
Did you check the
spaces.
water? Where the water leads?
The water is still slightly corrupted. It's not as bad as before, but I think we shouldn't test. Well, then again, you say you resist the disease.
Yeah, the water didn't affect me at all.
I mean, feel free. But I think
you may want to take off your heavy armor first.
I was gonna say, where does the water lead to?
it apparently is underground lake that, and there should be an opening. This is the source of the water for, and it kind of like points up, and when he does, you see kind of like you did notice it in the midst of battle, but the cave above you, like up above, are a bunch of stalactites. I think those are the
Mhm.
ones that are above. Or are those stalagmites?
Couldn't tell you. I only know concave and convex.
Whatever pointy thing goes from the top.
Stalactite.
Oh, a bitch.
Aha, stalactite. Yeah. Uh, each of them is slowly like dripping water onto this puddle or pool here. I guess the water gets collected from the soil and drips down into this area here and forms this pool. This pool then leads the water source over towards the village where they dug the well. I think over time, the water should remove the disease as with just normal passing absorption into the ground and other sorts. I mean, I can probably come up with a concoction that could probably speed up the process, but I'm probably gonna need some ingredients that I don't have on hand.
Does the town not have clerics?
No, which is why they've been dealing with this problem very poorly. Most small towns don't even have clerics, not unless there's a church established.
Well, there was too many bodies in here for me to pick up a trail of wherever they went, so water is our best bet. If that's
You're
how they're
welcome
getting in and
to, but
out.
a lot of my companions had magical items.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I do, but I didn't sense anything well, while being in the midst of that battle.
And maybe do it while we're in town. And go about looking for people. Whoever did this is probably not among the sick.
I'll say this. If I ever come across any item that I know belonged to one of my friends, I'll have to retrace its steps on how it got there. How are we all doing, by the way?
Oh.
You think we should rest here and then head out in the morning?
I'm okay. I think I got a little sick from that water, though.
I'm pretty banged up. Plus, all I have left are axes.
Well, yeah, get out of the water then. I can at least get you cleaned up. And he casts his cantrip. Exfoliate. Kind of cleans you up. It's not going to help much. I'm out of, actually, yeah, for today I'm out of my medical magic.
I think the paladin can remove sickness or disease, but probably tomorrow, judging from how much he's used today.
Okay, what are you, Paladin?
Yeah, I'm spent today. So.
I figured you'd used quite a bit.
Let's get a rest then.
Mr. Owen,
Yes.
I did find this ring amongst the corpse pile. I was going to look at it later to see if it held any clues, but maybe you'll recognize it. I don't know.
He'll take it. Where did you find this ring again?
Big, wide open. You said there's a shit ton of bodies.
Yeah.
Great description.
Did I give you a description of the ring? Or just was it amongst the corpse pile?
You said it was, I think, silver? You probably did. I might not have wrote down.
Maybe. Hold on, let me check.
I should be able to find it on stream fairly quick. This is a short session.
That in my games.
Well, don't feel that. Just wondering if I can make a perception check to see if I know I see anything. He has a high
Go for it.
perception, so.
Yuck.
An ally space?
In the dungeon, you hear,
Is he 5 feet?
"Lost! My precious is lost!"
What the fuck?
Kidding.
Veggie pygmies?
Yeah, my precious is lost. Stolen it from us, he did it.
I know, I'm just joshing you because it's the same voice you used for the Veggie pygmies way back when.
Ah, yeah.
You remember?
Man, I missed the veggie pygmies.
They were fun.
They were piloting people as mechs. Wrap your head around that one.
Like them.
Okay, it was actually episode 4.
What are you watching through the episode? Just watching your story for it to appear?
No, I remember that part of the cave design, so just looking for that in the stream. Out first and then go to the left.
Okay. Before we get into like check something just as a perception for my character to see if he saw disdain in Izra's face for not pulled back from
Yeah.
and his pass without a trace.
Oh god.
Heart.
Trying to look amongst the bodies.
Thing that looked like bone in the beginning, but doesn't seem to be bone.
I'll go look for it.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Find it?
My first priority would be making sure there's no enemy.
Perception.
The
But
deception for
we'll let you know. Because I think I found it too.
Sweet.
Sorry about that.
Well, what description I give you?
Rats here and there, like eating. Nope. Fuck rats. I'm out. I've already heard about this. Come out of the folds.
I might be on at first.
You go for the shiny?
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
You're about to describe it.
I'm
pick up a
going
ring.
to still be next to him, so.
I'll just pocket it.
Alright.
You pick up a ring.
Just can't pocket something. Okay, so I just said ring.
Yeah, you pick up a ring.
Uh,
Did say it was shiny.
I
There's a pillar, obviously.
Like,
well, I do know which one it is then. I did not, but good guess on the silver description because that is what it is. But it is a silver ring with like these blue gems that are just kind of studded along the outer edge. There's intricate designs of swirls around it. But so far, that's all you found.
Yeah.
You hand it over to Owen. Begins casting Identify as a ritual.
It's the only thing I found and was waiting for a moment where we weren't fighting for our lives to look and see what it actually was. Or if you recognized it.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't belong to any of my companions, at least not that I know of. But let's see what it holds. Starts casting it. Takes a couple minutes, but he goes, "Ah, this would have been useful. It's a ring of water walking."
That is hilarious.
I know who had that.
That's hilarious. In hindsight, anyway. Terribly
Actually,
unfortunate.
you should know who that was.
Was that your Leonin?
Yeah.
Oh, now that you mention
I
it.
died while I was standing on the water.
Oh, right. Duh, I don't know how I didn't connect that. Oh, our Leonin companion that we were traveling with died standing on the water, so probably belonged to him now that I think about it. Caw-caw!
That is unfortunate.
Probably useful for our monk friend in the future.
I mean, you can do what you want with it. Seems a little sad. Owen does.
We'll find your whoever did this.
My goal now is to make sure the people in the village are taken care of. We dealt with the source of the problem, but we have not dealt with the symptoms. Sure, they might be able to recover, but I don't know what kind of lingering effects this disease will have.
Well, somebody could simply open another one as well. Till we kill or arrest whoever is responsible.
As far as I know, and I've looked around, I don't see any clues that who could have done this. I mean, you can always ask the villagers if they saw anyone suspicious, or somebody asking about the cave, maybe, but
A good bet is if we could locate object. I don't know if anybody could. Has divine ways of doing it, but
not in my repertoire.
best trail would be to follow your friends' magic items. Follow the trail, so to speak. But let us get our rest.
Roman.
And as you guys hunker down and begin to sleep, go ahead and click a long rest.
Alrighty.
You guys wiped out most everything in this cave, and before you even get to this area, there's a mountain of bodies that any scavengers will go for instead of you guys.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
However, the Kraken does appear out of the pool and eat all of you. So,
Nice.
And
and you now are in the belly of the Kraken, swimming away.
Um,
We're about to have Pinocchio adventures.
just start taking naps to the insides.
Tulo, do you want this ring of water walking?
Who are you talking to?
Monk friend?
Me? Sure.
Or Zhongwu, sorry. Tulo's your
Sure, I'll take it.
version in you played in my game. Or one shot.
Yeah, I'll take it. Why not?
It'll help you get by a little bit faster in Aqua territories.
Do I need to attend to it?
It does not require attunement.
And it is a ring of water walking?
Yep.
Cool. Added it to my sheet. Oh. I'm Jesus now.
Enjoy it.
To be fair, most
Look at me.
to
I
be
can
fair.
fly.
most monks become Jesus.
Minus the hair.
But yeah.
I'm just gonna help people across now, since I can stand in the water.
Hell yeah. Carry me
Top of
like
water.
a spring chicken.
Well, I don't know if I can carry you.
I hop
Very
into his
strong.
arms.
Oh god.
Protect me.
Guidance. Love it.
Do I want to do a strength saving throw? Sure.
Strength check.
That's a saving throw, not a strength check. That is a strength check.
Easy enough.
I'd say I can carry you.
Takes you a little bit, and it's kind of hard finding your footing in the water, but with the help of the ring, you're able to easily
I set
get
you
across.
down over here. I go
Just
back
walk
for
right
Owen.
through the water.
I'm on top of the water. I'm not carrying the paladin.
No, I just start walking through the water. Which way do you guys go? Down?
Yeah, that way.
Oh,
Okay.
could you perhaps remove disease? I don't know if I'm feeling any worse, but
Roll me a con save.
oh,
You feel not better, but you don't feel worse.
gotcha. Well, I'm not feeling better, not feeling worse either.
We'll lay
Grabbing
on
Owen
hands
and,
for 5 to target 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison effect.
Do I feel holy?
As the energy is coursed through you, and you feel the energy, yeah, you feel as if the disease was removed.
Anybody else?
I think I feel fine.
I don't remember.
Maybe Ace's character, but I don't remember either.
I tell people to write it down if they have a failure in the thing, but
I
you
knew
don't
I
write it
did.
down. I guess you don't have it. I mean, we can find out one way or another, but I'm too lazy
Well,
right now.
I know Zhang Wu jumped over.
There you go. Just in case there was any confusion.
Cool.
But let us proceed outside. And back to the village.
All right. Easy enough as you guys move your way. Making your way.
Making our way downtown.
You make your way back to Harkle Village. Once again, it's not too far of a walk. And eventually, as you finally approach, you do see the village Because once again, still relatively, the streets are empty. Besides this one dude who's sitting in a chair, kind of watching the road. And as he sees a group of you kind of walking there, kind of goes, "Turn back. This place is forsaken." He does appear to be wearing a mask or cloth over his face.
I'm curious. Do I get anything from him?
Nothing of the celestial fiend or undead. But you do like get that whiff of just that the desecration. But once again, like the gentle fart escaping the elevator, it's dissipating slowly.
I was gonna say, which direction is that kind of coming from?
Probably all around.
It's all around.
Okay.
It's like desecrated
But as,
land, pretty much.
As the doctor approaches, he goes, "Oh, doctor, please tell me some good news." Yes, we've been able to get rid of the problem. Hopefully soon. Now that we know how to deal with it and how to purify the water, we should be able to get your well up and running, and hopefully if no one else will get sick, at least. Oh, thank goodness. Kind of slumps in the chair. Alright, I need to go check on the patients who are worst off. If you want, you can go over and head over to the mayor and see if he has anything for you.
Alright, we shall. It's just north of town, if I remember correctly.
Yes, just go to the end of the road, and you should see a side road that would take you up to his manor.
Alright. Hey, friend sitting there. Was anyone asking about where we went or anything while we were gone? Or overly curious about how
He
long
starts
it was
vomiting.
taking us? Yeah, well. Is he lying?
Roll an insight check. He seems to be very, very sick, and you ask him questions like making his mind work caused him to get dizzy, and he started vomiting.
Nice. Wait up. I just back up. Not careful not to touch any puke.
Oh boy. Alright. So, what are you guys doing as Owen splits off and heads towards the inn?
I'll head to the mayor's if you guys want to join.
Full report to authority.
Owen's
As
doing
you're
his own
walking
thing.
by,
I'm also keeping an eye out for a blacksmith. As well.
for what?
Blacksmith?
Oh, speak of the devil. As you're walking near the center of town, where basically you split from Owen, the inn being right there near the town square, you see in one of the corner areas what appears to be a blacksmith shop. However, while you're used to the larger cities that have like blacksmiths showing off weapons and armor and stuff like that, this blacksmith, however, is showing off horseshoes, nails, iron bars, ingots, things of that nature.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna poke my head inside real quick. Do I see any weapons whatsoever?
All right, you poke your head inside, and you open the door, and look around. You do see a couple swords in a barrel.
Do a quick search. See any of it, any quality?
Blacksmithing in your repertoire?
No. No,
I
I
think.
just I know some long swords.
Give me an intelligence check.
Hey, not
The
bad.
one on the right is a decent make. Makes very kind of similar to the sword you had recently, before it was destroyed. However, the one on the left, that one is of fine quality.
Is there a blacksmith in here?
You look around. Currently, you appear to be in some sort of like living room. Uh, there's a fireplace that doesn't seem to have been used in a little bit.
Okay. Do I see any like cash register or anything anywhere they keep money?
Not really. You kind of look
Oh.
around. Make me an investigation check. Okay, you're gonna be that player now.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll your guidance.
Oops.
Other way.
Let's do that.
It's not
Yeah.
Reddit.
Excuse me.
21.
Alrighty. As you're kind of looking around, you looking for a cash register, you see one of the cabinets is slightly open, and as you kind of, with your foot, kind of open it, you do see what appears to be a lockbox that currently has the key sitting right next to it.
I'm gonna take out 15 gold pieces. I'm just gonna stack them on that, and I'm gonna walk out with the 2 swords.
All right. You grab both swords and you walk out. The rest of the group, do you guys wait for him, or do you?
Yeah, I'd be waiting for him. I'm not gonna leave a man behind.
He seems to have picked up 2 swords, and you saw him through the door. He seemed to have left money on the table.
Does it seem like Owen's done with the group and he's gonna be going and doing his own thing, trying to heal people?
I mean, that's up to you guys. You guys can keep talking to him, and he basically has become an NPC. He will still talk with you. He will help you if you need anything. But if you guys don't want to talk to him anymore, that's up to you.
Do I see the sort of like finer quality walking out?
Do you have any blacksmith training?
Nope.
I would say off the top, unless you're actively going like, oh, let me see those swords, you wouldn't be able to tell off just
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
side glances.
Out of character, I want to see if that sword was like one of the old companions. Ask Owen.
Ah.
But
Yeah, but Owen is currently
To
like
the
taking,
mayors.
like double checking all of his patients to make sure they're still doing okay.
yeah, and I don't
the
know
mayors.
that sword is even better. So
I'm walking.
going to the mayor's.
Mm-hmm.
As you head up the hill, you make your way along the winding path, eventually leading to the making my way. You see the large kind of hedge walls that make up the barrier of the mayor's or baron, I should say, because technically he's a baron. The baron's property. The gate, as you kind of push through, you do see a couple of guards kind of sitting just kind of by the door. One of them is, coughing to the side, while the other one is just kind of like taking deep, shallow breaths. Like he's having trouble trying to get air into his lungs.
Hello, friend.
How you doing?
Reporting good
It's,
news to the mayor.
Good news.
Yes,
Haven't had any good news in a while. What are you here to report?
we killed the source of the corruption. Well, we got
Well,
rid
what
of it anyway. Oh, nothing.
We killed what was making things sick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's boy talk with the boss. He goes opens the door, kind of makes his way inside. Uh, I think if I remember correctly, I did say that after the death of your old party, 2 weeks have went by, right?
Oh.
I know there was like a small time skip because of the failure of the original party.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a week or 2 weeks, but there was
Well,
definitely a time
I
skip.
feel like 2 weeks was. Yeah, there was a time skip. Right. So as they go inside, uh, eventually the mayor comes down. He appears to be very haggard. Dark circles under his eyes. And what's your passive perception?
Mine 22.
There is the distinct smell of alcohol in his breath.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes. How may I help you?
Well,
You say you had good news for me.
yes, we killed the source of the corruption in the cave.
Oh, thank God. He kind of looks around and says, oh no. Did the doctor not make it?
No, he's back at the inn. Getting back to work, taking care of people.
Okay. That is good. All right.
How are you?
Who are you exactly?
They're just a ragtag group of adventurers.
Part of the army from Pascal.
Yes, and
You're part of the army.
Yes. They were fighting a war, but I was able to convince my lead to send me out to check on things.
You're the one we requested months ago.
Like I said, fighting another army. We're cut very thin over in Viscal.
Sorry, my head hurts.
Are you sick?
No, I'm just very drunk.
Oh. Oh.
The water in this place is contaminated. And any fresh water I had, I gave over to the villagers. I've been surviving off alcohol.
Is he lying?
Inside. Anything else you want to add on that?
I don't think I can.
I believe you have, at this level, you have Ear of Deceit, right?
Yeah, that just means I can't roll lower than a 7 on the die.
Okay, just double checking. He doesn't appear to be lying.
Okay. Yeah. That is very noble of you, my good sir.
Well, I've just been waiting for some other good news. I sent a group of knights over towards the river to see if they can get some water. Also sent some other villagers who are able with wagons and see if they can get water from one of the other neighboring towns, but
Yes.
so far none of them come back.
You probably need to purify the cave where the village gets its source. We killed the demons, I believe Dr. Owen said they were, and
Demons.
closed a rift that they were coming out of. But we have no
Rift.
inkling as to who placed the rift.
Oh no.
Do you have any enemies?
Huh?
Do you have any enemies?
No. But this land is special. He's holding his head like very hard. This this ground especially here in this village and in the general area, is a nexus point.
The Nexus point.
It's very easy for creatures from different planes to travel here.
Nice.
Or for someone who really wants and very motivated, open such a point. Normally this information is on a need-to-know basis, but seeing as you are altruistic enough that you went out of your way to slaughter demons with no promise of payment, I think this would be safe enough to tell you.
Has this happened in the past?
Once before. But not in recent times.
You might want to have some clerics on hand, just in case this happens again.
I apologize, bud. He kind of looks you up and down and makes a perception check with a terrible bonus because he's drunk right now. Do you wear your holy symbol on your body?
Yeah, you'd be able to see it if you looked hard enough.
All right. What is your holy order again?
I did not choose one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, you don't have your subclass? Or didn't pick it yet?
Oh, is that what Oath of the
Well,
Crown is?
no, subclass is different. But what religion
This is just
did
who
you
you
pick?
who you devote to, right?
Oh, gotcha. My bad. I was confusing the two.
Yeah, what church? In my world, paladins do belong to churches.
Right.
Gotcha.
Do you remember the list of gods I have?
God no, I've never played a holy man in your campaigns.
Fair enough. Let me go ahead and find that page and send it to you.
It would be something approved by the city.
Let's see. Handouts. Most good gods and neutral gods are approved fairly easily. However, like I said, I think I gave you the options before. If there's a god that you wanted to create, or one that that you wanted to bring from a different place, it is possible. You wouldn't have much of a help in terms of gods that basically gods that or sorry, with smaller gods, you wouldn't have like an order that would help you. You'd basically be like a very small group of people that occasionally meet each other and be like, "Hey, I know you." Like you'd still be respected, but you wouldn't be able to go to a church and be like, "Hey, can you guys help me?"
No, it
have-
would probably be just whatever god it would be that people pray for like safe return or something like that with battle.
There would be two gods that would fit that description. One is neutral, and the other one, one is neutral, and the other one is chaotic good. Especially if you're from Biscal, the goddess Umi would be a really big one.
Or let's go with that one.
She is the goddess of water. Basically, is the one who you pray to for calm seas.
Gotcha.
Okay. UMI.
Yep. What's the symbol look like?
Umi is basically a seashell, like a conch, on a beach.
Got it.
All hail the mighty conch.
Mhm. Perfect.
Oh, is
So
that
you
a
would
good
see that.
coach?
And with a 13, he would see it because I'm not hiding it. It would just be.
And
on
him
that
being a
person.
noble, he would know what church that belongs to, especially if he's from this duchy.
Mhm.
Here we go. Apologies, sir, but my town and me, especially with religious figures, don't see eye to eye very often. Which is why I usually don't have a cleric on hand because they demand to have a temple built, and I cannot allocate any funds to build said temple.
Well, to get back on your feet, start saving up for one. They're very convenient to have.
Well, at any rate, you were saying something about the. Or were you finished?
About what? Sorry.
The nexus point here?
Oh, yeah. Basically, it's easy for things to slip through, especially if they have help from this side.
Gotcha. And when this happened
I-
before in the past,
Um,
who was responsible?
well, that would have been my grandfather. Well, correction. Uh, an accident that could have been prevented, but my grandfather died before he was able to pass on a certain bit of knowledge that wasn't passed on to my father and wasn't passed on to me.
Hmm.
And there's
I'll
no
leave it at
records
that.
of it.
The problem's been fixed, which is why I'm here.
I'm guessing the problem hasn't been fixed, which is why we're here.
No, the problem with that rift has been fixed.
Uh,
But it didn't prevent somebody else from doing the same thing.
The scope of the area that the Nexus Point fills is a lot larger than I can maintain. I mean, I'm talking about a 10-mile radius. As much as I would love to have guards posted at every location, it's impractical.
Not very doable, yes.
So your grandfather met his demise. You took over from him, or
No, my grandfather passed away. I don't really know how. It was before I was born. And then when I was a young
and
child,
he was looking? Was he the one that was looking into the rifts?
no, I really can't go into it.
Well, you're amongst friends and someone that saved your city. I would think you could divulge a little bit of thoughts to someone that's trying to.
The less people that know, the better.
Well, there's still someone at large that can probably open just another rift.
We need to investigate this further, and I feel like you're holding back from us. I'd like to know who you have as advisors that we can talk to besides just you.
This isn't a very large town. I don't have advisors. I have my guards. My guard captain has sadly passed away, so I need to find a replacement. My lieutenant is.
As he
grim.
says that, I'm gonna grab the paladin by the shoulder and push him forward. Like, look, ha!
I'm gonna
Thanks, but
try
no
to
thanks.
just stop that push.
Make a strength contested strength check.
Oh goodness. Can I have guidance?
Nope.
It wouldn't have mattered. I just was slapping him just to kind of like push him forward a little bit.
Also, my food is coming in a second, so I might just step off away for a second.
Okay.
But he as you kind of push him up, he hears the slap of the metal of your hand on the metal, and he goes, "No thanks." Especially since he's loyal to someone else.
What? So someone has to be holy to you?
Fealty. The longer I've known them, the better I trust them. And yes, it is important to me.
Okay, well, have fun with your town dying.
Did I say altruistic? I meant assholes. No, that's not fair. That's the alcohol talking. Uh, look, I can't divulge information about what happened in case someone extracts the information from you.
Do you have a son?
No,
So who's going to carry it on when you're gone? No offense.
I'm working on it.
Hmm.
I only took over for this position a year ago.
Quite
Sounds like
reassuring.
you're doing a great job.
I'm not trying to be rude, but
His eyes are closing as he's like, visibly, you don't even have to roll an insight. He's trying desperately to hold back his anger.
yeah,
Like he is not a fan of these like backhanded, sarcastic
I'm
remarks.
not doing that.
I know you're not, which is why he's like holding it in. He's like, it's not everyone, it's just that one butthole.
um,
I
we're
mean,
just trying to
you're
help.
going to hold back information from me. I'm not going to be nice to you. You obviously think that you got this handled under your own wraps and you don't need any assistance, so
Food's here, I'll be
why are
right
we
back.
here? I don't like wasting my time.
Food's here, I'll be right back.
You're good. What information are we going to gain from someone that doesn't want to give us any information?
Exactly.
Whole lot of bupkis.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and waste my time talking to him.
No, I agree. I'm just going
Piss him
to.
off and leave.
Well, there's no need to be rude. We'll just.
Oh, I'm not being rude. I'm just being backhanded with him.
We'll just
like-
leave. That is rude. But
Oh, no.
we'll just leave, and he is the one at the loss.
I'm making truthful statements to his actions. That does not mean that it's rude. It's the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the truth that he already knows.
Don't mind me as I'm cleaning my room. I mean, let's be honest. We just saved his town for him.
No, I agree. That's why I'm saying if he's not going to be helpful, we can just leave, and we can, basically cry about it.
It's fine. I was hinting at that we were going to try and help him and stuff, but seems like he doesn't want to help. All right, fuck you then.
Yeah, can't help someone that doesn't want to be.
Can't be at least a little grateful that we fucking saved your town.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying just fuck him.
Not literally. Oh wait, Quintera's not here now.
I mean, it could be arranged.
I have a staff. I don't have mending though.
If he's not going to give us all the information, we can leave. His town can suffer, and yeah. He either wants help or he wants to keep secrets. He can make
It's
the
fine.
decision between the two.
It's fine. He's probably gonna die.
Probably. They probably all would.
Shall we go back to Owen? See if he needs anything left?
I mean, I don't think that Owen's gonna help us either, honestly.
But I don't think he knows. Very peaceful music.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What were we talking about?
Oh, how
Setting fire to the
unuseful the
building.
fucking mayor is. Like, uselessness in its finest, and how he's not going to tell us anything, and we just saved his town, and he's unfucking grateful for it.
Is that hell talking, or is that the character feeling?
Oh, both.
That's one way
That's
to
the whole
interpret
entire
things.
point of why there's totally a point to that of me giving him backhanded comments, because one, they're truthful fucking things, and we just saved his town, and it's annoying that we basically wasted our time. You know,
But if he doesn't
not
want
really
help,
actually
can't
wasted
force
our
him.
time, but if he doesn't want to be helpful, then we're gonna leave. I got nothing else here.
What
I
exactly are
agree.
you looking for?
A way to proceed.
What do you mean proceed?
There's still somebody opening rifts in your town.
You think they're still here after doing that?
Absolutely.
There's no reason that they wouldn't be.
How many guards do you have stationed here?
All my guards are currently sick.
There's
That
your
or
problem.
drunk.
There's your problem. There's somebody running rampant around here, still fucking up your town.
And
You got
nobody
nobody to
stopped.
help you. And we're standing here right in front of you trying to help you, and you're holding back information from us.
The information I'm holding back has nothing to do with this.
It's family secrets. But I don't know if that it has nothing to do with this. Seems entirely too coincidental.
I don't believe in coincidences. So,
Like I said, this place is a nexus. That means anyone with the knowledge and the know-how can easily make a portal.
so
They
who
don't
here knows?
need to know my...
They don't need to, but they might.
What kind of demons were they?
Some had like no modicum of intelligence to them, but the, I guess, leader, so to speak, is cunning, taunting, horned goat with 3 eyes, I think, spiked tail.
Alrighty. Kind of sits back, his head is kind of... Well, if anything, it doesn't have anything to do with the previous rift.
Oh. So how many
Because
rifts
they
do
would-
you know about?
2.
Well, he's already told us that.
I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
The one that happened previously before, and apparently this one now. If it was my rift, or the one from the past, you wouldn't be dealing with demons. You'd be dealing with things that are far much worse.
What are those?
creatures of shadow.
The who's a what now?
That's as much as I'm going to say.
He's
Vague.
not helpful.
Alright.
Do I have any history of creatures of shadow?
Either make me an Arcana check or a Religion check.
Budget's 3. Oh,
I know, out of character, you have a lot of information about creatures of shadow.
in character, not so much.
Samesies.
So roll your d4.
God,
Someone's been on Reddit for a very long time.
No, it's
actually,
his
no.
old,
I
his old
use
job.
Yeah, my
Ah.
old job uses slash to search anything.
Oh, so weird.
Yeah.
Not ringing a bell.
Okay.
You're more familiar with like your order than anything. You don't be able to tell there's a demon when you see one. That's about it. Beyond that, your information on creatures of shadow is very limited, if at all.
That's fine.
You wouldn't happen to know of a person named Angulimar, would you?
Angulimar.
Yes.
Remind JM who that is.
Backstory. Striga. My only like clue of like where to start looking.
Gotcha. Did you change your backstory?
Yeah.
Okay, because I read what you had before, and I was like, oh, that's what you wrote down. Okay, cool.
Did I never
Ta-
send you the?
No, you never sent me the update.
Oh, yeah, I changed the whole thing.
I was like, wait, what the hell's this? Fair enough.
Jeez.
Gotta warn me about these things.
Oh, I thought I updated it while I was at work. It must not have saved when I closed the character sheet because mobile app is trash. But yeah, I updated the entire thing.
All right, hold on. Let me do a quick read then. What's the word before Algamora?
Striga, Latin word for vampire, or could also be interpreted as monster.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, can't throw a Latin at me. I don't know.
Latin?
I know Pig Latin.
I know some Pig Latin.
Right. Okay. Now it's starting to come back. I think you talked to me about it, but you didn't actually like send me.
Well, I thought it
thing.
was already on the character sheet, but I did
No.
it at work, and the mobile app is garbage.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
No problem. Never hurts to check.
He kind of grabs his head. If there's someone still in the village who's causing these problems, and understand that I am being as sincere as possible, I hope you can find him and stop him. My entire town is out of commission.
They,
Help them not arrive in time.
they apparently had taken, whoever it is, has taken Dr. Owens' old companion's items and belongings. It's about our only lead to go off of.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I can pay you.
How much?
Kind of gives you a dirty look.
We will appreciate any compensation you can afford in your time of great need. I kind of like pointedly look at Zhongwu as well.
I don't care. We
I
didn't
know
get
you
paid for
don't.
the last one, so I just want to know up front what my time's worth to him.
For taking the initiative and doing this on your own account, I can pay you 200 gold. That'll be 50 gold for each of you.
I'll accept in a favor whenever I need it.
If it is within my power and not against my moral code, I'll be glad to accept that favor.
Any qualms? I look at the group.
No?
I spit in my hand and I hand
This
it over to him.
favor, before we get too excited here, is one that is extended to the entire group. One favor for all of you.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's already,
Not
if
each of
someone
you.
needs
All
Hey.
of you.
favor.
I probably don't need a favor, but
I believe you have better uses for the money anyway.
Well, I'm gonna have to make a entire big bulk purchase, seeing as the water's still contaminated.
Take your time. I'll collect my favor when it's most convenient for me and most convenient for you. Don't you worry. I pull out a piece of paper and I just put on there people that owe me favors with a line across the top, and I say, "Sign here, please."
You have my word as a noble of Dolmire. I don't sign
Noble
papers
of
anymore.
Dolmire, dash, and then I'm gonna put his name down and put a 1 next to it. Do we ever
I don't-
get his name?
Yeah.
Was it typed out in chat? Because I didn't see it.
Oh, most people don't pay attention to anything I say, so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
I do.
No, it's okay.
I like
I
to
don't
take
know if this character
you've
knows.
you've
Sorry,
only known
JM.
him as Baron Dolmire,
Baron Dolmire.
but you never gone a first name.
Well, I guess we'll take a look for, we'll try to follow the belongings. That's literally all we know.
You
About-
hear someone approaching from behind.
I look.
You see Owen approaching.
Oh, hello there.
And you see kind of the mayor brighten up a little bit, seeing Owen. Owen, how's it going? It could be better. People are still suffering, but luckily no deaths. So, that's good news, and I do have a way to purify the well, but if we leave it to its own devices, based on seeing how that water dripped into the source, by my calculations, it would take about 2 years for your water to not be contaminated anymore. We don't have that kind of time. Yes, which is why I'm coming up with a different plan. I need a specific type of herb that is unfortunately not native to this area. However, I know where to get it, and hopefully acquire it without too much of a hassle. In the meantime, um, we're going to have to rely on water shipped in from other places while we wait on the herb to be delivered. Also, have they explained the situation to you? Yeah, they told me about the rift. Oh, good. He kind of looks at all the rest of you. Did you also tell him that the potential there might be the person who's committed the act,
Yes.
and that they might still be in this village, though?
Yep.
Yes.
We're
Oh,
trying to get information on that.
I definitely intimated that they are most likely still at large.
Well,
Also told them the only thing we have to go off of is your past companions' items.
yes. Well, seeing as that person might still be around, and seeing as someone needs to go gather those herbs for me, would you mind being delivery boys? He's like flinching as he says it.
Really? Delivery boys?
Yes, there's a town over to the east called Torin. They they cultivate a specific type of plant called a Vallius. This plant is very well known for its properties of purification and is one of the main components for the healing potions that most of us drink to this day.
Okay.
And how
It's hard
far
to
is Torin?
It's a good distance away.
About equal
However,
distance from Pascal, from what I know.
A little ways.
it's a distance. I mean, if you
I can
traveled
go
along the
the
road,
distance.
I actually don't know
you'll
if
face
there's
the odds.
this way or if you have to go through Pascal.
You have to cross the river somewhere.
Yeah, you have to cross the river somehow.
I guess. I'm just trying to figure out how many days, roughly.
It looks like about 5, 6.
160 miles, roughly.
Anyway, between 6 to 7 days, if nothing goes wrong, and that's walking.
So you're going to supply us with horses and carts?
All my horses and carts are being used to deliver water.
Damn. So...
Is there a particular reason you want to get everything for free when we've been paid? Just asking.
It's called greed. I understand that you provide a service, Master Monk.
Well, I'm not trying to get money out of you. I just wanted to make sure we can make the journey a little bit safer and faster for everybody involved.
Safer? Horseback is not as safe as you think, especially if you're not a custom rider.
It attracts attention from the skies.
Drags attention also to people who might want those horses.
True.
Where is your city going to be in 2 weeks?
Hopefully, drinking water from Vinderland. And then, in further time, drinking water from the river.
So do you want us to get the herb first or find the person responsible first?
The herb would be more prudent. Master Owen, if I am not mistaken, it took a while for the symptoms to take hold on everyone, correct? Yes, this is a slow-working disease. I remember when the first system was approached, it wasn't until a while passed by that people started showing the boils and the other symptoms. It's slow. And as long as we don't... now we let the man in the front know. Maybe we should have kept it to ourselves, the good news.
We can always kill him. I'm kidding.
Yes, go ahead. Where is he?
I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for jokes.
You should lighten
Neither
up,
am I.
or you'll die of a heart attack.
Master Izra, I have been on about the most stressful schedule I've ever been on in one of my entire life.
Yes.
Barely gotten any sleep. The best night's sleep I got was in that dinky cave.
And you've lost your sense of humor, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well,
I've lost my sense of humor.
that is a terrible loss indeed.
It is not the greatest loss, though.
Life is nothing if you don't enjoy it.
Excuse me if I don't find the joy. Especially after bearing so many.
You should be happy. You helped save the rest.
Mm-hmm. Looks at you. And yet, you keep reminding me that there's still someone out there who could make it all worse again. However,
So,
That doesn't mean you
If
can't
I can-
enjoy the small victories that we did achieve.
Baron Dolmar, I have
Yeah.
a question. Could
might
we
have an
not?
answer.
Could we not go make this errand to Torin for Owen, like you've asked? As the same time Owen is keeping everyone alive, he may investigate around to see if there is anyone in town, I don't know, suspect.
If he has
And
the
just let
time.
us know when we get back. In 2 weeks, he'll see something's up.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Maybe
But-
we'll have a better lead when we get back.
Shrugs. I really don't know. You didn't find anything in that cave, did you? Nothing but the bodies. And there were a lot.
About to say, Owen was with us the whole time.
Well, that would also explain the lack of traffic we've had into town. Anyways, I am willing to pay you for doing this task of acquiring the Vallius.
I'm good with it.
You'll have to speak with the mayor, or sorry, the Baron of Torin. And I will write you a letter of introduction, as well as a letter for him in his eyes only.
Alright.
That sounds fair.
For doing this for me, let's see, 5, 10 day. Just kind of looks around, thinks about something, and then finally just removes a necklace that he's wearing.
Owen.
I can't spare the gold, but this necklace is worth 500.
Owen, keep it until we get back.
No, it's not Owen. It's the Baron.
Oh, then I'll take it. If it's the Baron, I'm immediately taking that. All right.
If he
I'll
doesn't
split it
pay
up
you
once
your
it's
cut,
sold.
you're free to kill him.
Will do.
I will. I plan on, and this is a legitimate thing. You can definitely tell that I'm telling the truth, 100%. You can insight it, whatever. But I will split it evenly between the four of us after it's sold.
Well, is it magical or is it just high-end jewelry?
I enjoy.
Yeah.
It was my father's.
Kidney punch. Oof.
Anyways, I am going to. He just takes a step back and closes the door.
Fair enough.
Owen,
Apparently,
I've got a
he's
question
been
for
drinking
you.
alcohol.
I can cure one more person today. Is there anybody on your list that feel like needs it?
Anyone on death's door?
I look at the Baron.
Well, the Barons closed the door.
Oh, we're outside already.
Well, he was drunk. I don't think he was sick.
Yeah, I could have done it to cure his hangover, but what the fuck's the point of that?
Yeah.
Well, there are a couple of people still in the village that do require. Possibly. I've already done my magic to stem their flow, but some of them are still pretty bad off. I'm not very familiar with divine magic. Most of my magic comes from studying the human anatomy and being able to use their own natural healing process and speeding it along.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but better. It kind of just happens.
God damn,
Right.
dude. Savage.
I see you're not the only sarcastic one. He looks over at Jean as he says it.
I am a straight shooter, at least. You've got one.
It's good that you have the optimism.
You know, it's
So,
more
yeah.
like two things can be true at once.
Right.
It's awful
Anyways.
that this person's still out there, but good that we have at least stopped the spread for now.
Follow me, he says as he's headed back into town.
Yeah, I'll follow.
See?
I will follow.
He's leading you back into the village, and as he gets closer to the inn, he goes, "Well, the two people who are the sickest are currently the the innkeeper's daughter, and an elderly woman."
Just I'm gonna ask as because we're probably gonna take the same path we took. When
There's
we
only
get
one
by
road.
when we get by the blacksmith, I'm gonna ask: is the blacksmith alive?
No, Gertrude died.
Anybody living in his house? Any next of kin?
He has some next of kin in Pascal, but I don't think anyone's had the strength to write a letter or send one.
Maybe we could do that on our way through.
I'm gonna go walk back in. I'm gonna take my 15 gold back.
I don't know who's. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bring out the lockbox to him, but I'm gonna give that to Owen.
What is this?
As I was looking for a new sword, I left some gold with that, but since there's nobody here, it's a lockbox with the key. I have no use for it, but I'm sure you could find something to help this village with it if nobody's going to use it there. I'd rather see it go to use than someone steal it.
Forgive me, but this is not a problem money can solve.
No, but you're probably the most sane person in this town right now.
That is because I am paranoid, but that's beside the point. I have no use for this. I need medicine, herbs, and I've literally wasted and scavenged this entire forest.
I'll walk over and place both hands on the box and state this to him directly. We'll use it to get herbs and medicine. Please show us what you need.
Vallius, if you can. However, the amount I need is puts a key in. He puts the key in and opens the lockbox. And you see inside, there's about 20 gold, about 50 silver, and about 100 pieces of copper. This would get us one plant.
How
We'll do
many
it.
do you need?
Well, I'm going to purify the entire pool. I'll need enough to make about 3 barrels full. So, in money terms, we're looking anywhere between 2,000 gold pieces.
Well,
And in branch terms,
In what terms?
branch,
Ranch?
branch.
How many
Like how many branches?
Branches?
Roughly, like bushels, blunt branches, etc.
About 100.
And will this be provided with the letter of introduction
What's the herb
by
called?
Torin?
Aphelius.
Vallius. Can you spell that? I don't know.
Yes, of course.
Because we don't have that kind of money. No offense.
None taken. Sorry, just give me a moment.
No, we would be
Find it.
picking it, not buying it.
Good luck. It is one of the harder herbs to find. Even harder to harvest.
See, the Baron or Mayor provided us with a letter of introduction.
Yes.
Is that going to also get us the herb?
No, the second letter, I'm presuming, is the letter that will either be a transfer of money between one baron and to another. Basically, it's how rich people make their transactions. They don't carry all their gold with them.
Yes, it's a promise of.
It's a promise to pay, and then the servants make the transaction. In this case, seeing as these are two smaller villages, basically it's a promise to be paid, and then eventually, once everything's back to normal, the promise will be kept. Or they take it up with the duchy, and, you know, politics.
Well, as long as we're going there and not expected to pay it ourselves, because we cannot.
He kind of looks at the lockbox and closes it up again and locks it and goes, "This isn't worth taking." Said it's...
You never know. And I'll put it in my pack.
He's
Or
still
try
holding
to.
it.
I'm gonna attempt to take it.
Are you really the sort of person that would steal things from the dead?
It's not stealing.
It
It's
is.
being used for something that's necessary.
They have a next of
Your
kin.
life over someone else's life is not necessary.
There may be a next of kin we find in Piscal. We are going that way.
Oh yes, and I'm supposed to believe that you are so altruistic that you will deliver it to them.
Yeah.
I would. I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, I would. I'm a monk.
I am not fighting this battle. He just lets it go. He's like,
Thank
done.
you. And I will put it in my pack. What is
Alright,
his next
on-
of kin's name? Do you know?
"No, I don't.
What was his name?
Bertrude.
Gertrude?
Bertrude.
Bertrude. Okay.
On 2 of the 6.
Thank you. Blacksmith.
He's heading over. Yeah, he's heading over to the inn. And as you guys are, I'm assuming, following him, he opens the door, and once again, you see the tables being used as makeshift triage places, and he kind of goes over to an old woman and the innkeeper starter. There were some people worse off than they were, so I used my magic on them. I'm completely out of medicine. But hopefully, I can at least keep them maintained at this level. If they don't get worse, then I can at least buy them some time.
I instantly just walk up to the innkeeper. How old's the innkeeper's daughter? About?
She's like in her early 20s.
Oh, okay. So she's old enough that I can help him. I walk over to him, put my hand on her shoulder, and last 5 lay on hands to cure disease.
All right. You take away 1 rank of this disease. That does not cure. You see some of the boils and some of the flesh that's been fused together separate, but she still appears to be very sick. Not as easy as it looks now, is it?
Interesting.
Welcome to my hell.
The wording says cure the target of 1 disease
Yes, but
or neutralize 1
this
poison.
is a special type of disease. Normal diseases can be easily cured with lay on hands, like bone fever, stuff like that.
Mm.
But this is a demonic disease.
Okay.
So demonic diseases and magical diseases have ranks. So the more ranks you have, the harder it. Like you did do something. You were able to reduce her rank by 1.
Mhm.
But like I said, if it doesn't get helped or stabilized, it just eventually will go back and get worse.
Yep, I am ready when you all are, unless you'd like to stay an extra day and perhaps help her out more.
Dealing our inevitability of having to go on this is not worth our time. I think we should go.
I was gonna say it's early in the morning, isn't it?
Still pretty early, yes.
Yeah.
The further we
Just
get
know.
on our check, the further we can get today. Let's go. Owen, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hopefully not too long. I
We're
do
gonna
wish
try
you
to be
luck.
as fast as we can.
I may not agree with everything you do. You are my only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan.
Do not rest the hope. It has forsaken these lands. Anyways, thank you. You wouldn't happen to have any more of those, would you?
Any more what?
That ability you did.
I would after a rest.
Short
I
rest?
mean, no, you should have more than that. Your
Nope.
lay on hands is equal to 5 times your level.
Right. My level's 3. I've used it 3 times today.
Yeah, use
It
it in the
uses up
cave.
5 hit
Oh,
points
right,
every
you
time.
used in the K, right.
Yep.
Thank you for keeping track on that.
Yep, I got it written down. I also used 2 divine senses too.
Heck yeah.
And I asked, short rest or long rest?
I think it's a long rest.
It is a long rest.
Nope, we're not staying.
It does not say.
It's a long rest.
I'm going with Jam on this one.
No, I believe you. It's just the definition does not say.
I know, it's weird. But I'm positive it's a long rest.
It is.
Or else that'd be extremely broken.
Yeah.
Owen?
I mean, extremely awesome, but extremely broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Take care. Then I'll give him a slight hug. I'll walk away.
He looks really kind of like,
Yeah.
and then he casts exfoliate on himself to get himself clean. It's nothing about you. I'm just, yes.
Oh wow. Second line. Full of healing that replenishes when you take a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, time to get people comfortable. And he is going to basically start working Do you watch them work, or do you guys just start
Oh, we're
heading out?
leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
And no.
Then the last thing you hear as you guys are walking around town are slight screams.
Well, sounds like he's having fun.
They
Mm,
have run out of water, so he's using alcohol to clean the wounds.
makes
Fine.
sense.
All right.
Why is the rum gone?
I
On
will.
our track to Pascal.
I
The
will
mayor
ask
drank it all.
Owen to see if he can get a list of people together while we're gone, of who's not sick. Like at all.
Mhm.
Probably a short list.
Owen points to himself.
Him and the
As far
mayor.
as far as I know, I'm the only one, but I'll go ahead and make a census.
That way
Or
we
take a
can
census.
deduce whether or not our rift opener is
Quarry.
here.
That's the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys head off out of the village, what kind of pace are you guys setting?
I'd say as fast as we can move without leaving anybody
steady one?
behind.
Yeah, I would say not fast paced, just because if we get exhausted, you know, we're
Well,
Not
Des,
helpful.
unlike you, when I make people go into a fast pace, unless they're in hostile terrain, it is just 32 miles, but they don't get perception checks. That's basically the difference.
whatever you want to do.
I'm not bitter.
Sounds bitter.
Shut up.
I allow perception checks at fast pace. It's just with a -5 penalty.
Nah, I just straight up don't allow them. But I don't give them exhaustion because I'm assuming you guys are trained and exercised enough to do this.
I assume y'all a bunch of bitches.
My man.
I agree with the latter.
All right. So you guys head on out.
Alrighty.
And about the 20-mile mark.
And I am keeping an eye on the roads.
Yeah, you can't. You're on a fast pace.
Oh, I thought we weren't doing a fast pace.
Oh, I thought you were. If you're moving your fastest speed, as one of your party members said,
Up to
I
that.
said without leaving anybody behind.
you wouldn't leave anyone behind at a fast pace because all of you move at 30, I believe.
Yes.
Up to
I
you
moved at
guys.
50.
So yeah, the choices of speed are fast pace, normal pace, or slow pace. At fast
I'm good
pace.
with normal. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Then normal pace.
Yeah.
Then when you get to about here, you see a very large wagon carrying what appears to be barrels on the back. It's being pulled by 4 horses.
Probably water. For the village.
Mm-hmm.
As we see the water pass by, I'll just clench the holy symbol. A silent prayer saying, "Let this water be pure."
As the driver kind of cautiously pulls his cart slightly to the side, just keeping an eye on you as he's watching,
Hi.
flinches a little bit.
Water for the village?
Yes, I mean no.
Well, you've already spoiled yourself, but don't worry, we're friends.
Just water.
We're not going to
Nothing
steal
valuable.
from you. We're just going by. Thank you. So skittish.
Pushes the horses a little bit faster.
Yeah, we
You're in
continue
sight.
walking.
Ready. As you make it
Did he look killable? I'm kidding.
Did he look healthy?
he looked healthy.
Now, Skeeter, we don't want no trouble.
As you get to there, eventually the sun's starting to go down.
Make camp.
Sounds
Alright,
good.
easy enough.
Alright, I'm down to 7 rations. Alrighty. Do you want me to go first, second, third?
Whatever you want to go.
Take first. I'll take second.
Who's on first? Okay.
Who can take third?
Alrighty. There's first watch, there's second watch.
My bad. I didn't know we were actually rolling them yet. Fine.
And there's third. Anybody who can't see in the dark,
Yep.
remember to roll with disadvantage because you are taking the darkest watch.
I've got the goggles of night vision.
1.
Forward me watch.
Alrighty.
Nice.
It was really dark out there, Roman.
Here's my magnifying glass. I'm kidding.
But from this distance, even you can still smell the ocean. And it calms you. And all your watches go by uneventfully. As you continue your way, as you get to there, you once again, or actually no, your party when I've seen this, you do see these crossroads. A sign points to the north saying Brask Village, and Ares, or not Ares, blah blah blah, Quinta. While the sign pointing the other direction is Harkle, Vindolin, and Quinta as well. And then there's a signpost that's pointing southward, southeastward to Pascal. And there's a building with a bunch of towers kind of located on either side that appears to have guards kind of stationed up there.
I just waved to them.
They'll nod.
No? Southeast? It is. You're from Pascal, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Anything we should be on the lookout as we journey?
You guys don't have any symbols of the hated gods?
No.
Don't recognize your faces from the wanted poster, so I don't think you do.
Nightfall's starting to approach as you guys are like right outside, or near, like maybe a couple miles away from the city.
Push ahead or
That's
Can
just
do.
nightfall. So let's. I'm guessing, like when you say nightfall, it's like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just make our way into the last 2 hours or so.
sounds good.
You guys push forward and continue onward. A couple hours later, you make it to the entrance of the city. You see that this gate is currently closed, but there are a couple guards kind of standing outside. You look up. Evening.
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 What can I do you for? So like,
Coming back from mission at Harkall Village.
are you? Do you have your papers? Better question, you have your badge from the guild.
Yes, right here. I'm in military outfit.
Yeah. Sorry, mate, it's Duck. Yeah, I can't really tell.
No worries.
Mid,
Please throw it with me as well.
Yeah, human. What are you gonna do?
Nope.
Well,
All right. You vouching for these two?
I am.
3, you mean?
I got a robot. I am Ace.
Oh yeah, that one. He's been quiet. Forgot about him.
Right. Anyways, make sure they don't get into trouble. If you get into trouble, depending on how bad the trouble is, you pay a fine. If it's worse than that, spend a couple days in the stockade. If it's even worse than that, well, jail time and possibly hanging.
nice.
So, don't give us any fun, please. As much as I love a good hanging, it's terrible for the children to see. You see.
I'm on the up and up. No worries for me.
I know you look suspicious.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Head on in. Opens the door.
Does he look suspicious?
Make an insight check.
He's suspicious.
By God, he's not a guard at all.
He's a phony.
Do it.
He's a and it's strange because at first you're like, oh, this must be a guard. The other one is a guard. Like obviously he's got the uniform on. He's got the symbol of Pascal, which is the fish in the barrel. But this guy, like at first you were like, oh, he's wearing guard armor, but it's like, wait, he's adventurer's armor.
Wait, you're not the guard at all. I look up at him.
No, I'm just keeping him in my company.
Oh, okay. You fucking?
Hanging out here. What?
What?
No.
Is he?
You guys wouldn't know anybody from the Harkoff village, would you?
I had a dude pass by. A pair of them. I haven't seen the other one.
You wouldn't know anybody that was related to the blacksmith from there, would you?
Blacksmith. From Huckle?
Yeah.
Bertrude.
Bertrude.
Maybe some next of kin.
Sorry, mate. No ringing a bell.
I think
Small
he's dead.
small town. Probably have more. Oh wait, what? All right, so you're just going to say something and no repeat it when I ask, what the clarification. But it's okay. So whatever. Just get inside.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you either.
Sorry. I said, wait, what?
I was stating that I think his father might have passed, and I'd like to get into contact with him and let him know about his father.
Ah. Well, good luck with that. Good luck, and I mean it. He says as he opens the door to Pascal, and you just see a massive city.
Hell yeah. Needle.
Port town built on the side of a hill, sloping from the top downwards towards the ocean.
Needle and High Point haystack. Somewhere in there is a singular needle.
Needle somewhere.
More like pearl and beach.
That too. Well,
Ah.
let's get started.
I was actually gonna call it there, guys.
I need to borrow
Awesome.
about 350.
Realize it wasn't no huge crustacean creature. It's the goddamn Loch Ness monster again.
Hell yeah.
That's what I thought you were gonna be quoting.
Nah,
He's not a guard at
he's
all.
not a guard at all. It was the goddamn Loch Ness monster.
Mm-hmm.
It was about that time you noticed this guard was about 3 stories tall and a crustacean from the Paleozoic.
Oh man. If I had better
makers.
improv skills, that would be what I would go with.
I still enjoy the Lenny, the Hydra.
All right. Good boy.
We're calling it there.
Yeah.
Is that what Ty said?
Yeah.
Ty said he had to go?
I love
Yeah. We'll call it here.
Sounds
It's a good place. You guys got to Piscal.
Yeah, we at least got a little ways there.
Yeah. Why you gotta be so mean to that dude? He's under a lot of stress.
Oh, the Baron? I was just trying to ask him questions, and he was ungrateful for our help. So
He
I was
wasn't
like, "All right,
ungrateful.
well,
He told
fuck
you, he's
you."
like, I